Hello, everyone. I know that I did mention that it was going to be 10 minutes before I start streaming, but I guess I'm ready now and I'm a little bit excited. So we can start a little bit earlier. That's not a problem, right? So, welcome to the We Die Too Much channel. It is going to be probably the one and only Final Fantasy Fridays, where I'm not playing Final Fantasy, but we are doing some unboxing because I just got my hand on the Chocobo bundle for Magic, which was released today. Do you see this beauty? Tries to make it clear, but it's a little bit like a manipulation on my side just because I moved the webcam down a little bit. But there you go. It's nice, isn't it? Shiny. Really, really nice box. So this is what we're going to be unboxing today. Basically what happened was they announced this a while back, and it was actually pretty hard to get. It wasn't really available on pre-order, especially with the shop that my friend and I go to. And my friend is actually the one that told me all about the Magic updates, because after the release of the initial sets, I actually didn't really pay attention. I thought it was like one and done. I thought I had spent all my money on the set, like all the money that I could, and then I was done. But then they went and released some holiday sets, so there goes more of my money. But you know, I'm a sucker for Final Fantasy. For most things, if you slap a Final Fantasy label on it, I will probably buy it. Which is particularly true for this as well, because I don't know if I can move this so that you guys can see. Hold on. Whoa. That's not intentional. I'll cover that for now. You can see behind me. On this chair here, all of my trophies that are pulls. Oh, they're all just sitting. They're usually in my room. Anyways, let us move back and let me readjust this camera here. Hopefully the camera won't fall. Wonder if it would be better with this. Maybe not. Maybe that's not focused enough. There. This is kind of better. Before I go ahead with this one, as you can see behind me, I'm not sure if you guys would ever want to see any of these, but I also did take the liberty of purchasing all of these just because, like I said, I'm a sucker for any Final Fantasy. Especially if I play Magic. Because I play Magic, then the combination is what's kind of financially ruining me. So I got all four of these sets there. As you can see, there's 15, 9, 8, and 1. We're not going to open these today, but just for future reference, I do have them. So if anyone's interested, we could go through it together. They do have 3 play boosters that we can open up, and then we can build the display easels too, and then them. But other than that, I think all the ones that... Yes? Hi. What's up? Something wrong, Pika? I think my mic's working. Oh, you're... No, it's me. Okay, it's working. Cool. Sorry, it's me, because I splurged. As you can see, this mat here I also bought. So not only did Magic the Gathering, or Wizards of the Coast to be more exact, take all my money. As you can see, they also released a whole bunch of accessories. So Ultra Pro also took my money. Yeah, so any cards that are collectibles will go into here. Don't worry about the price. I actually couldn't buy it for like the lowest price because they got sold out at the store that I usually go to, unfortunately. So yeah, they're all gonna go in here. If I do get something good. But yeah, let's open up some big money, hopefully. No, I didn't get the Velvet one. I really like these ones, actually. There was like one for Cloud and one for Sephiroth, but because they were sold out and it got more expensive, then I just opted not to get the Sephiroth one. Anyway, back to what we were going to open today. So, oh, did you? Nice. I don't remember which one is the Velvet one. They had a lot of different ones, but I just like the more leather looking one. Oh, it's so nice. I kind of feel bad for opening it, but I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. Thank you, thank you. Oh, nice. That's good. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to let you guys know what it comes with. So if for anyone that doesn't know, they do have an alternate art traditional foil Birds of Paradise, so that one is guaranteed. And then they have 10, 14 card Magic Play boosters, so the regular boosters. And then one of 24 borderless Magic the Gathering scene cards. And then they have a special click wheel life counter, which is going to be pretty cute. As well as 16 traditional foil and 16 regular basic lands. And then they have the card box. And they also have the important thing in here, the special 12 card Chocobo booster. So that's what we're opening as well. Get the SSR? Yeah, right. Hello, welcome, Arctic Aether. I hope we can. That would be nice. Okay, so we got this here. That came with it. That I just pulled out so that I wouldn't get it creased or dented or damaged. So that's kind of cool. And then this is the box that it comes in. Woo! Look, so cute. It has like the Moogle and the Cactar and the Tonberry and the Malboro too. What the? And then the bomb. Very classic. The Chocobo. Cute as always. Cute as always. Look at that. Cute as always. Wow, I'm quite enjoying this design. And then that's the top of the box here. Alright. So we open it up. And we have like a little divider here that has like some stuff that we can punch out. They have the tokens. Whoop, sorry. I'm just pointing at myself and then not holding it to the screen. They have the tokens here. And then some other stuff at the back that you can use for your games as well, which is kind of cool. And then you have your Chocobo birdies. I don't know if you guys need a closer look at the art, but there you go. Ugh. I kind of wish my camera would like focus automatically. Yeah, right? It is a pretty box. Come on, webcam. Focus. Let's wonder if they kind of did the same thing for the pre-release boxes, didn't they? Yep. Hello. Yeah. They did make a Chocobo bundle, and it's very high in demand. Oh, before I do anything else, I should tell you the story of how I got my hands on it. So, my friend told me about it because he's the one that brings me all the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering related news because we're both really big on it. And so they had those scene bundles for Final Fantasy 1, 8, 9, and 15 that were available to pre-order. These ones are a lot more affordable. So I got those ones on pre-order. But then the Chocobo ones were so popular that they did not put them up for pre-order. So I think a lot of websites actually put them up for ordering by like midnight. Not the store I went to, but the store I went to also charged the least, even though it was more than MSRP. But if you counter in like the conversion rate and the tariffs and stuff, it would be pretty much what prices that they're selling it for, unfortunately. Which is $199.95 if I remember correctly. The store that I went to, they opened at 11. They had already announced on Facebook yesterday that they had 28 boxes. And me being the gullible person I was, thought that them having 28 meant that I had a good chance of getting it. Oh dear, did I underestimate the crowd, because by the time I went, which was like probably around 11:05 by the time I parked my car and got into the store, there was like a whole line of people waiting already. I was very surprised, and I thought that we wouldn't be able to pick one up because the line was fairly long. Yes, everyone goes there for the south side, yes. I actually missed the part where they actually had drawn numbers to line up. So then when they start announcing numbers, I was like, okay. So I asked some random guy in the line, I'm like, hey, where do you get these numbers? And he's like, no, the numbers are all long gone. You just go to the back, because like where the people that didn't have numbers were. And then I was like, oh, this is bad. I wonder how many people have gotten this box already, because they're already announcing like number 14 and 15 by the time I went, and it was only like 5 minutes after they opened. But I did see them wheel out a cart full of them, and yes, hi Dino. So then I had my hopes up a little bit more, and then I also realized that there were people who were there for the scene boxes too. Hi Elaine. And they probably were there because they missed the pre-order, and so I was just able to get one before they sold out, which was nice. My friend actually did send me like a link to another store in Edmonton that had it, but they had it for $20 more. And by the time I kind of considered getting it just in case, it was sold out already. So then I was like, whatever, I'll just go on my original plan and just hit up Taps and then just buy it there. And it worked out. I was glad that I was able to pick up at least one box, even though it is a little bit overpriced, unfortunately, for Magic. But anyways, you see here, this is the little counter, the life counter spinny wheelie thing, which is pretty cool. Kind of cute. Like the little chicken. You decide to save. Yeah. Yeah, scene boxes probably usually drop in price, right? I think they might still release some, but I know some places already like hiked up the price. But not the store that I went to, thank goodness. But yeah. I felt like I could probably drop a little bit more on this set because I haven't dropped any money on Magic for like a long time. Oh. Oh, you should have told me, Elaine. I could have picked one up for you. Actually, I could still pick one up for you. If you wanted to. Maybe just let me know. That's... Oh, interesting. Yeah, Taps is better for pre-orders for sure. That's where I went. So, I was kind of glad. So, anyways, guys. Here we have the 10 boosters. The Chocobo booster, which I may or may not save for last, depending on what you guys prefer. Fair enough. That's fair. Because I saw some places sell it already for $70 some, which is not what I paid for. But yeah, let me just open these packs first, just because they're kind of like already revealed. Yeah, birds. I love birds. And that's why I have a conure. I don't know why birds are so nice in my life now. It's not like I was ever a pet person when I was a kid, but you know. Little parrots hit different. I know Dino would disagree, but you know. Alright, we have the Birds of Paradise promo card, which is this one here. I don't understand how how I can like focus this, but what can I do? Actually, I'll just move this over here and then I can see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, it doesn't focus. I think this is the best I can do. Move it back. Is it helping? I'm using like a Avermedia webcam. Wonder if I can tweak the settings. Oh, I don't think I have cam engine. Yeah, it's not installed, unfortunately. I don't think anyway. And I can't tweak the camera thing on my settings because I'm using it right now. Okay. What else is in here? Oh, these are all the lands. So we have the foil lands that I can probably like change in my binder now that they're foil. Because I have some of these lands already. But they're pretty nice. Either Seventh Heaven, which is a plains. The hand's pretty clear though. I think this is from Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, that's the road. I drove down there so many times. And then the island. Island is from 13. I don't think I've been to this island on 13, probably because my PS3 died on me. I'm still bitter about that, but maybe I can somehow find a fix for it. That looks like 10. Yep, it is 10. 10, of course, would be an island. And then there is 8. Final Fantasy 8, also an island. There's a swamp from 14. Ugh. Oh, you think so? Maybe. Yep, the lands are quite nice. Actually, I will try out what you're recommending, Pika. Be right back. Wonder if it really works. Still pretty hard. I guess we'll just have to roll with it. But yeah, these are lands that you can get from the regular set too, but they're just more like foiled. So if you haven't seen them, that's kind of like that's from 5. This is from Final Fantasy 6, 4. That's from 1. It has heroes as they travel, which is kind of. Then we have the forest for 9, which to me kind of makes sense. And then we have 3. And then 11. Ooh, and 16. If you can see, that's Clive and that's Torgal. So those are your regular foil lands. Wow. We chose the good pack to start first because this is probably the, I don't want to say most underwhelming one, but probably the most normal one. And then now we can move on to the lands, the special lands that they have. So we have, if you're a fan of 8 like I am, you will recognize her. We have Adia. And then you have, I guess these ones, these are the full art ones. That's 7-7 again. Plains Road for Final Fantasy 15. Right? She looked pretty good. Island. A little bit better, eh? With the light. You can see a little bit more. So blurry though, unfortunately. Hello. Welcome, welcome. It would have been kind of cool if these ones were foil too. Oh well. These ones are full art, but unfortunately they are not foil. But the regular ones are foil. That might be asking too much though, I guess. Okay, now for the real question. Do you guys want to open the Chocobo booster first? Yes, MTG card. We're opening a bunch today. Or the regular booster first and just leave this one for last. My question. Look at that bird. How happy these birds are. Last? Okay, sounds good. Looks like we have last as the popular option. So we'll see what we have right here. I've actually been opening up like my normal booster pack, 1 pack per day, just to make it last. Okay. I think most of us are just interested in like more of the uncommon rare cards, right? Well, it's always the token first. And then we have the island again. And then oh, we have Sarah from Final Fantasy 13 as one of our rares. I wish my camera was nicer. Oh well. And then it looks like we actually picked up a traveling chocobo. Surprisingly, it's actually the normal pack, so the fact that we got this is actually kind of hilarious because it's not even in the chocobo pack. But yay, we got traveling chocobo, guys! More birds. If you don't see it, you won't find it. It's true. It's kind of like my fridge. If I don't see it, then I won't like bother. Oh, I didn't know Sarah had a crystallized form here. That makes sense though. This is the back of the Sarah card. Yay for Chocobo. Okay. I'm gonna take these two out so I can put them in my binder later. And then just like the Omega from 14 Heartless Evolution. I'll just go through these faster just because they're more like the uncommons. Queen Braun. If you recognize from 9, Elaine. Ooh. I never understood how this queen can give birth to Garnet. They look so different. And then these are the rest of the regular cards. You have Braun? Nice. Well, or not nice. I guess you don't really care for her, probably. There's Lunatic Pandora, Galacat, Merchant from 11. Oh, more Chocobo. This is the Mountain Chocobo. Oh yeah, she was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. Cause like that question was like what I was wondering a long time ago before I like found out she was adopted, and it just forever stuck, and it has not come unstuck as you can see. But I played the game. It's one of those the Final Fantasy games I actually finished and decided that I would skip I think one side quest just because I couldn't do it anymore. So yeah. I'm sorry, I actually did play it, but it's been too long. It's been too long. Like two, I think you only played two of them from the series, or did you play Final Fantasy 2? Yeah, you can judge me. I mean, like, my all-time favorite is 8 anyway, so it's fine. Oh, nice. I am currently still playing 10. I will restream it one day. It's just that the monster arena quest is taking a while and I don't want to be streaming myself going around killing 10 of each monster, so. I don't think I played the one that Cecil was in either, so I can't tell you or confirm which one it is for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's kind of me. Like, I would get stuck at a certain point and then I wouldn't go back. Kind of like me trying to get Cloud's, like, ultimate weapon and then, like, not being able to in the, like, PS1 version, and then I just stopped. Okay, more hero tokens. And then, oh, this is a different one. This is a land, but it's more of a rural city. That's from 12. And then we have the Chocobo racetrack. I wonder if they did this on purpose. Why are we having these Chocobo themed cards in the normal boosters? Ooh, we got a Zell here. Since I'm a 8 fan, that kind of works in my favor, I guess. Cool. And then more lands. That's Eden. Just in case anyone's curious. Reno and Rude. Ultros. I haven't seen this card actually. That's interesting, even though it's uncommon. Some of these cards are kind of new looking to me. And then we have a Moogle here, of course. I used this in the pre-release. I kind of liked it. That was Tidus. I finally gotten used to calling him Tidus. And then we got the Chocobo kick. Because they kick really well. Oh, actually, yes. I should ask as well. Did Dino receive her box as well? Are you gonna unbox that as well? Or are you gonna do it one by one? See, I thought it was Titus as well for the longest time. I think most of us in like North America think it's Titus because of the way it is spelled. But then when you read it in katakana, and it's confirmed as well by a lot of people, it's actually Titus. So it's... I've been trying very hard to call him by its proper name, but it's hard. Ooh, nice. Yes, because Dano also bought one. So she'll have some pretty cards as well. I feel like at this point I should have just grabbed a pair of scissors if I wanted to keep the bag like a little bit intact, but oh well. Okay, more hero. Also a different looking one. And then we have a foil land, Windhurst Federation Center. And that is from 11. Then we have the Esper Ramu for an uncommon, also a foil. This one is from 6. And then we have Balam Garden. I don't remember if I have Balam Garden actually. Wow, they're giving me a lot of like, I don't have to 8 rares. It's like the same thing with the whole GIF and GIF pronunciation. Yep, that's correct. 3-day stream. That's hilarious. How come it would be a 3-day stream? And then there's X-Death from 5. If you guys want me to stop like showing the common and uncommon cards, just let me know and I'll just like skip it and I'll like just unbox it for the rares in each one. But I'm just gonna go through these really quick just to see what's in here. The creepy guy from 10. I call him the creepy guy because I don't like him. Seymour, I think. Yeah, I also take my time opening cards too. Hey, did you not hear me, Dino? I open 1 booster a day. I'm still working on my regular booster box, actually. Just because I want more fun. I spread out my fun. But I'm doing this because, you know, we were sharing the excitement. I'll save... No. I will save the other boosters for next time. Do you crack it all? It depends on the person, right? So there's nothing wrong with cracking it all either. One of my other guilty pleasures that I do once in a while is I would like buy like a scratch lotto ticket just because to me it's kind of fun scratching it. And at one point I would just scratch like 1 game per day, but now I've just kind of gotten tired of waiting and I just scratched the whole ticket. But like my most recent like purchase, I did win $25, which was actually probably the most I've gotten from like a scratch ticket. Time to open them, Gary. Time to open them. Okay, next, same hero as a second pack. We have another town here, Baron Airship Kingdom from 4. And then from 12, Vane's Treachery. Kind of cool. Oh, and then we have Sin from 10. I didn't know Sin was a card. That's kind of cool. Oh, another bird card. Bart's and Boko. That's cute. That's actually pretty good if you're playing a bird deck. Hmm. Hmm. No, that's fair. That's how I get into debt. Red Wolves, that's how I get into debt. If I just keep gambling. That's why I only do it like once in a while. But yeah, maybe during the Christmas gathering we can play some. I was actually saving my boosters from the Final Fantasy like box to play with people, but then I just couldn't foresee a time in the near future where we'll be playing with it, so I just ended up opening them like one every day. And that is another reason why I haven't opened all of them yet since I purchased it. It was because I was kind of waiting a little bit. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't scrapped mine yet or anything. I'm just too lazy. I feel like I'll just keep them. Just because it was fun playing with them when I was more active in the MTG community. More hero. So many hero tokens. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I haven't even looked at what like tank in value or anything like that. That's Guadosalem, which is in 10. And then we had the Sahagin, which I thought was from 7, but this is actually from 14. See, I've been collecting these, so I'm very glad that like they are kind of showing up. In this set, they actually have 2 things that are kind of more collectibles, which is like the orderless full art for certain cards, and then there's also like certain art cards that you can collect. So I've been kind of putting them in binders whenever I see them. Yep, the art cards. And then we have the Masamune. Cool. Oh, and finally I get a Renoa too. That's kind of cute. I'm kind of surprised that they wouldn't put her as like a more rare but uncommon, since she's the heroine from Final Fantasy VIII, but you know. Nah, it's okay. Full panel. It's nah. I don't think I want to do that. And then there's the rest of the cards. Valkyrie aerial unit. Loprit Scout. Base Flan. I just fought these like... Yeah, they are from 10. I fought them so often. At least 10. This is also 10. But this one's from 15 actually. This specific one. I fought these ones from 10 too. I remember most of these monsters because I had to fight 10 of them. Anyways. Vane's Treachery we already saw. Gigantoad I think we saw before as well. Wow, we're halfway done these ones already. Look at us go. More hero. Another Gone Gaga. That's from 7. Oh, the hero has a Moogle at the back. It's kind of cute. And then we have the town greeter. Ooh. Terra! Woo! This isn't in their mythic. Really pretty. Mill 5 cards. Oh, and then there's Esper Terra at the back too. That's cool. Oh, and the fishing quest from Final Fantasy 15, if anyone remembers. Which can flip to the cooking campsite as a land. Ah. And there's Freya from 9. Crystal's Chosen. Haste Magic with Cloud in it. Cloud of Darkness. World Map. Monk's Fist. Weapon Fender from 7. There's Tidus. Combat Tutorial. Trader, and then I don't know if you guys remember this, but the Balam T-Rex. That's the monster that I will forever remember from 8, because 8 was the first Final Fantasy game I've ever played as a kid, and that T-Rex owned me so bad. It kicked my ass until I learned how to fight it. That was when I was still new at gaming, so I actually grinded way too much, thinking that like Ifrit was unbeatable, when in actuality I just forgot to equip Shiva. That was how stupid of a kid I was and how noob I was at games. I think it's because the only exposure I got for games back then was like Mario and like the old Nintendo series games and like Tetris and stuff, and then like a little bit of Pokemon, but that was about it. It's true, we all learn with time. I just couldn't believe that I just like the solution was in my face all along. I just had to equip Shiva. And by then I was like super leveled up, because I kept fighting everything by brute force. I think I see a scene card in here. Ooh, I don't think I have this card. Nice. See, these are the scene cards I'm talking about. They're just the art cards. So you can't really play with them, but they show up once in a while. Art series. I don't have this card yet, which is nice that I can put it in my binder. And then we have Insomnia. 15. Ooh, we have a foil summon. Brynhildir. This is from 13. I don't even remember this guy. But that's cool. I'm glad we got that person. Whoa, what the heck? Huh. Another mythic, Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. That's kind of cool. Yes, they did. And guess who leveled almost everyone in 8th to a level 100? That's right, this girl sitting here. Because I was training on the Island of Heaven and Island of Hell. So the last boss was harder. But you know what I did? I killed off every single person until I got my main 3, and I fought the main boss with the main 3 fully equipped with everything, and I beat the main boss, so it's fine. I just had to sack certain people. But they came back alive afterwards, so it's okay. There's the gold saucer, which I am currently stuck on in the PS1 game for Final Fantasy VII. One day, I'll grab his ultimate weapon. Oh, is he? Nice. Okay, well, I'm getting some money back. It's all good. Thank you. Hey, Magitek Armor. Enver Summon. Poison the Waters. And then there's a good old Blitzball. I haven't played a game of that as a side quest yet, because even in games, my dislike of sports shows up. I try to stay active though, that's why I climb a few treadmills. But if I didn't have anyone to exercise with me or anything, I'm not as motivated, unfortunately. So I try to be healthy, but exercising is the last thing I want to do. Never got Blitzball? I think I might have an extra one. If you ever want to look at my extra cards, I can give them to you if you come back next year. Because I think they're just more like common cards. They're not really worth much either. So if you want to grab any of my commons, I don't mind. Oh, the game? Never got Blitzball. I kind of got because we were forced to play a game. And I kind of got it. It's actually a lot easier to get than the gummy ship. I hated the gummy ship, but Blitzball I was actually kind of okay with. Yeah, it's probably like a range, because like I think the prices go up and down. So I wouldn't be surprised if one site has it for like a different price. But still good to know that I got a quarter of my box back. Really? Okay, you come next year and you show me exactly how I should be running the gummy ship, because I remember Dino not liking the gummy ship either. Oh, same site? I don't know then. Yeah, you guys really gotta show me like what the gummy ship's about. Like, I just gave up. I for some reason I try to read the tutorial for it, and I can never get it. Oh, full art. I don't think mine's is full art, so unfortunately no. And I'm sorry if my voice still seems kind of like hoarse, because I'm pretty much recovered from my cold, but unfortunately, because I've been like trying to like clear my throat a lot and get like the excess phlegm out, it's been kind of like a doozy trying to sound better. Dino is not a good person to be using as like a comparison. Did you hear that, Dino? I'm kind of enjoying the fact that I'm getting scene cards that I haven't gotten yet. And so it's kind of completing my collection rather than getting like duplicates, but knock on wood. I might be speaking too soon, but yeah, another scene card. Woo! And the 7-tone planes. Warrior sword. Oh, Gilgamesh I did get though, so this is a double for me, I think. And then I finally have a Sid. Hello, Sid. And then Tidus, who surprisingly for this one is also an uncommon, not a rare. Art-wise, he's pretty cool though. And then Rydia's return. And what do we have here? Dun dun dun, it's a Tonberry. And there's Crossroads Village. And these ones here that I'll go through quite quickly, unless there's something interesting. Oh, I don't have a Black Mage's Rod, I don't. That's kind of cool. Then we had the Fat Chocobo, if anyone remembers. Okay, nice. So we convert it. I'm not doing too bad. Thank you, Gary, for looking that up. Okay. So we're looking at close to like 85 USD then. Yeah, I think those are the main ones. I mean, like the Gilgamesh is probably not a big deal. And then we have like a Brindle here. But the Mythics is basically the Traveling Chocobo, the Sephiroth, and the Terra. So 3 Mythics so far. Yep, they were all non-foil, unfortunately, and not full art either, but that's okay. Actually, I've been grabbing a lot of Sephiroth art. That's kind of cool. Anyways. More heroes. Oh, dude. That's cool. And there's the swamp. And then we have the Paladin's Arms for the foil and foil common. Oh, Balthier and Fran. Yeah, I got this one. So that's kind of cool. They're from 12. And then we have Garland. So this pack, nothing as interesting. And 6 Opera Love Song. Diamond Weapon. Scout again. Sage's Nollis. Thorlin Castle Guard. Dragoon's Wyvern. Gideon Elder. Sephiroth's Intervention. Airship Crash. Okay, last of the regular packs. Oh, this is a new hero. That's kind of promising. That we have a card that we've never seen. Foil Forest that we've already gotten. Bill Gigas. Okay, well, never mind. Not a mythic, but from father to son, which I don't have either right now. That's from 15. So you can see Noctis and his dad. And then the rest is basically Capital City. Oh, we have Snow from 13. That's kind of cool. He's definitely someone I would have put in my deck when I was playing the pre-release because I was playing white and black. And he has power equal to the number of creatures you control, which is kind of cool. Then we have Shiva. Sandworm. Sandworm, I think, was... Oh, 5 has one too. Okay. I just remember seeing Sandworm somewhere else. Hey, Fight On. Adventurers, Airship. Alright, there we go. That's the last of the regular booster. So lastly, we have the Chocobo booster. I should move this up. Okay. I was reading up on this earlier, but even then, I don't remember what it has anymore. But let's hope we snag something cool. Oh, 3? Oh, that's too bad. That's okay. Cool. So we have the first one is A Realm Reborn. This is from Final Fantasy 14. Many chocobos on here. Kind of cool. And then I think people are looking for this too, but there's Riku. I remember someone mentioning that this is what they wanted when they got this box. So yay, Riku. And then we also have the Chocobo lands. Look at all these cute chocobos. That's a plains. There's a little baby chocobo in the center, and then the giant chocobos running around it. So 2 of those. And then we have Cloud sitting on the chocobo riding to this island. 2 of those. And then we have the swamp. And this one is from 15. So there's the 4 friends riding on chocobos through the swamp. And then I guess for the mountain, they have 11. And I know you can't really see on here, but when I wave around, you see like the chocobo feet patterns, the footprints on the card. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cute. And they have it on every one of these lands. And this is from 9. And there's Vivi in the Black Mage village. Wait, no, that's not Vivi. No, these are just Black Mages with a chocobo with them. That's kind of cute too. Once again, the little footsteps or footprints. So there you go. Those are the cards in the... Yep, that's why they call the Traveling Chocobo lands, because there's footprints on all of them. Ugh. You see it? You see those shiny footprints all over the card? Okay, there you have it. I do have other boosters, but I think I'll just open them in my own time. And then, and then if I get something good, maybe I'll let you guys know on Discord. Who knows? But yeah, a lot of them will go into this binder here. I will show you a card that I was very happy to get though, because I thought it was really pretty. And I think I showed most people already. But this is the card that I got. That is Borderless and Foil of Yuna. I think this is probably the most expensive card I have currently. I don't know if I'll have any other cards that are like this nice. Unless I go to the promo tournament. There was supposed to be a event this weekend. I know, it's pretty, right? I thought so too. Where you would get a Yuna promo, but it was a commander event, so you would have to enter by buying like a whole booster box and then building a commander deck. And then if you play at least one game, then you get the promo card. I just couldn't justify it, and then by the time that I like looked at it again, the promos were all sold out, and it was just a random promo, which I guess if I got Squall would have been okay too, but it's random, right? So it's not guaranteed. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I don't have that much, or I don't want to spend that much more money, especially during the holiday season. So I just decided to sit out. But my friend is going, so hopefully he has fun. But the promo is definitely guaranteed as long as you participate in the event. I just kind of wish it was in the commander event, because the pricing is pretty steep, but they're pretty smart for doing that to us, I guess. Smart but mean. Anyways, yeah, that's just the card I wanted to show you guys before I end the stream. I've been just kind of like collecting them and putting the scene cards and the art cards in order. So ones are the full art cards in that collection, and have like random scene cards. So for example, there's one from 10 that looks like this. And then sometimes some of them are signed too. So for example, this one I got has a signature on it. Yeah, too bad it ain't the card. I also managed to snag Dion, which is kind of nice. Dion's a good boy. I wonder if there's anything else that would be show you. Yeah, not too many like things here yet, but I did have the Bahamut, and I did have Clive for the Mythic and Lightning Army of One, so that was kind of. Anyways, I think I have kept you guys for long enough. Thank you so much for sitting down with me and going through my box. I was pretty happy that I was able to snag one because Chocobos are great. They're really cute. They're really strong and they travel really fast. So it's great. But yeah, as for announcements, are you gonna be streaming tomorrow, Pika? Because if you are, we can look forward to that. And then okay, fair enough. Yeah. Pika should be streaming tomorrow. If not, if something comes up, she'll probably let us know. It is like closer to the holidays, so it's kind of like busy sometimes. I think I should be recovered enough to be able to talk this much by Monday, so I will try and finish Bendy and the Ink Machine because I'm pretty close to the ending, so it probably might be a short stream actually too. So we'll do that on Monday, and then Tuesday, if Dino is free, she will continue her stream as well. I'm pretty sure that's it for the announcements. But yes, thank you everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good night and enjoy your weekend. And I will see you guys whenever we stream, either tomorrow or Monday next. Good night.